Good news at last from you. The UK government have effected a change to visa policy that will affect all migrants, right? This is an exciting news, and I'm very sure you'll be eager to hear this news. Finally, we are getting good news from the UK. For some time now, all the news we'll be getting, I won't say bad news, but there are news that are not favorable to migrants. But I think this one, it's one of those news that are favorable to migrants here in the UK. So if you care to know what this latest update is, you need to stick with me to the end of this video so we can dive straight into the new changes the UK government announces that affect migrants. And you watching this video, this might also affect you and also beneficial to you. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Victor. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel, I give latest updates on ways you can study abroad, ways you can migrate through the skilled workers migration route. I also share latest updates on UK immigration changes and UK immigration updates, just like the one I'll be sharing with you just in a minute, right? So if you care to know more about changes to UK immigration policies and this content look exciting to you, you can hit the subscribe button so you can join the amazing evergreen family, right? And also for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always watching my video. I do appreciate. So guys, let's dive straight into today's video. UK government have announced changes to their immigration policy that ordinarily would have affected more than 3 million migrants living here in the UK, right? I'm very happy that the UK government and the UK VI are listening to the cry of migrants on certain decisions they've made. And this one is one of the decisions the UK Home Office and the UK government at large listen to the cry of migrants, because we know very well that the deadline they set for this policy is not achievable, because some persons do not have the means and some are even yet to understand what it entails. So this outcry by migrants is actually caused stir in the air, but so many persons have registered while some are yet to register. You know, sometime last year, the UK government announced that from December 31st, 2024, all BROP will cease to exist, and they are switching to the seamless immigration system that is called the e-visa, right? So by so doing, all BROP, even if you have extended stay in the UK up to 2027, 2028, your BROP will expire 24 December 31st, right? So with that stay in mind, that by January 1st, 2025, all settlement visa holder might have switched to the e-visa platform. But with the outcry from migrants and other stakeholders, they find out more than 3 million persons have yet to register as at today. Some having different issues ranging from lost BRP cards and some other issues. As I'm speaking to you, there are some persons who do not have access to internet here in the UK. It might sound surprising to you. Yes, there are hundreds of, if not thousands of persons who still do not have access to. They can actually go to the closest library close to them to access free internet, right, and have free access to any of the computer system to do this update. So with all of this in place, UK government have announced that the e-visa that is supposed to kick off 1st of January 2025 will now extend to 31st of March 25, right? So there's 3-month extension period. As you know, all BRP card expired December 2024. Even if your BRP card states that it expired 2024, you can still use it to travel outside the UK. What is paramount is if your stay here in the UK extends beyond that and December 2024, you can still use that expired BRP card. And he also advised that even when the BRP card is expired, don't discard it, keep it. You might still need it to apply for visa in the future, right? And I'm sure they will advise as time progresses what to do with the BRP card, if you have to discard it and send it across to them, or you still need to keep it till when they ask you to do otherwise. So if you have a BRP card that expired December 31st, still keep it. You can still use it to travel outside the UK and also use it to return back to the UK, right? So this is a good news to all migrants. More than 3 million persons are yet to register for the e-visa platform. I have registered, right? I know so many persons. I spoke with somebody today that is asking me how can she register, that she has been waiting to get a link. You know, initially, the mistake in my own view came from the UKVI. They said there's a publication they released sometime last year that you should wait for email from them asking you to register for the e-visa platform, that you should not use different link that was sent to someone else to register for your e-visa, right? So many persons stick to that, and they've been waiting to get messages, because on that circular released by the UKVI, they said the link or the email is sent in batches, right? So some persons might receive it first while others will receive it later. But so many persons did not receive it up to date, right? I received it, but my household do not receive it. So I use the same link that I received to register for everyone of my household, right? So if you've not received a link from the UKVI, go to their website, use the link to create an account and register for your e-visa. This is an update. So guys, I'm so excited because I understand so many persons have not registered, and if the UK Home Office go ahead with that set date of January 1st, 2025, so many persons cannot leave the UK, and if they're outside the UK as at that time, they cannot be able to come in the UK, because without the e-visa, you can't be able to come into the UK because their system will not recognize your details. But with this extension, I mean, this is a relief to millions of migrants living here in the UK, because they know nothing much. They have the ample time to regularize and to do the needful. So this kudos to the UK Home Office. That is the reason why in my introduction I said good news at last. So most of the news we share here is not bad news per se, but because they are not favorable to migrants in some ways, right? So we tend not to call it bad news, but it's not as exciting as most of us think. But this is an exciting news, and I'm very sure, millions of migrants who ideally this would have affected, right, will be a relief for them. So guys, now till March 31st, 2025, right, try and register for your e-visa. If you don't have access to internet, or you don't have a laptop, or you don't have a smartphone that is compatible with the application, you can go to any of the library close to you, right? You can get access to internet and a free computer that you can use to register for your e-visa. This is an update, guys. So thank you very much. Share this content, because there are migrants out there who still do not understand and who do not know that the UK Home Office, in their magnanimity, they've extended the deadline from December 31st, 2024 to March 31st, 2025, right? Share this content, give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience, and migrants out there will benefit from this amazing update I'm sharing with you. See you in my next video.